What's up guys, Felicia, welcome back to the channel. So I've been in the US for over 5 years now. I had my undergrad as well as my master's here. I'm currently doing my PhD as well here in the United States. For the 5 or more years that I've been here, I've had various experiences dealing with American students. And we're talking like some pretty good, some not so good, and the very ugly that you probably don't want to see. What I'm going to do in this video is give you my top 5 things that American students do that I find really annoying. I'm as an African. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana. It's a country in West Africa. And for any American watching this, it's not that deep. It's just satire. Don't take it personal. All right. If you do like videos like this, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the most obvious one, that is asking the most ridiculous questions. I came to the United States in 2016 fall, and I was staying in this dorm and I was part of this learning community. We had to do a lot of bonding sessions. For example, going to the movies, skating, and having pizza night, like something to get to know each other. On one of the occasions, we were having pizza night. So one of the occasions, I was just eating my pizza around the corner because I couldn't speak English very well. And this girl comes to me, this Black American girl comes to me, and we start talking, right? She started getting to know me and whatnot. Calm down. She's not my girlfriend or anything, all right? Calm down. Anyway, so one of the questions he asked us, she was like, oh, so in Africa, do you guys have phone service? And I'm like, hold on. I'm not like, Africa is a continent, right? I'm from like a country in Africa. She was like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm from Ghana. I'm a Ghanaian. So Africa is like consider America. You have North America, you have South America, right? So yeah, Africa is not like a country. I'm from Ghana, which is a country in Africa. And she was like, oh, and I'm like, are you serious? So anyway, that's an example of a ridiculous thing that I thought happened. On one of the other occasions, someone also asked me whether we had a TV, Netflix and stuff. And I'm like, are you? That happened. So Americans, if you're watching this, at least for anyone going to college, yeah, I think a simple Google search will yield a lot of good results than asking someone. We do find these things annoying for any American who's watching. Okay, so the second most annoying thing is that American students complain about being broke, but you see them getting drinks or going out to eat almost every single day. So I had this friend who always complained about being broke, like almost every week. And then I'll see him at parties and stuff. Again, I wasn't going to parties because I pretty much knew like very few people. So yeah, he always complained about being broke, but then I'll see him at bars. There was a bar really next to my hall, where I was living freshman year. And then he'll be going there and I'm like, how are you able to afford this if you cannot, like, you're broke? And it's like crazy how they say when an American tells you they are broke, it usually means they have like at least $1,000 in the bank account that they can spend anytime they want. When an African tells you they are broke, it means they probably have like $1 in the bank account, so they're actually broke. When an African isn't gonna tell you they're broke when they have like $1,000, but like by the American standard, if you have like $1,000 in the bank account, you're broke. So they'll be complaining about that you're broke almost every single day. Yeah, I found that to be very annoying. Do you find that to be very annoying? Leave a comment down below. The next one may be very controversial, but hear me out. So when an American invites you to lunch, you'll be paying for your own food. Just FYI, for anyone coming to college in the United States who is not American, who's an international student, if your friends invite you out, you're most likely be paying for your own food. In Africa, or at least my country, if someone invites you to get food and it's like, oh, hey Felix, let's go get lunch, yeah, they're paying for that food. You are not paying for that. But if an American tells you, hey Felix, let's go get lunch, you're paying for your own food. So I mean, the argument here is you ate your own food, so you pay for it, right? But then the argument usually Ghanaians and Africans as a whole give is that, well, I never told you I was hungry, so why did you invite me, right? That's one thing I found. It wasn't annoying, but it was very interesting considering I'll be at my own pace, doing my own thing, and then be like, oh hey, let's go get food. I'm not sure. And it happened the first time. I was like, are you kidding me? I found that to be very interesting, but obviously there's also what do you call it? You pay for your own food, so that's also fair. But it was very interesting, not annoying, interesting. So just for all you guys coming to the US, take note of that because you'll be paying for every single food you buy, unless your friend is feeling generous or it's like super rich. So the fourth thing is Americans tend to talk about failing classes and actually failing the class. And I find that to be very, very interesting and annoying at the same time. Because why would you be failing a class, like know that you'll be failing a class and yeah, you don't do anything about it and like go ahead and fail it spectacularly. This happened to me twice. One was my one of my roommates. I'm not gonna mention because then it's like everybody knows I've had other roommates. And this guy was failing one of the courses. He told me, it was like, yo, Felix, I think I might fail in this course. And I'm like, oh, you need help? So nah, I'm good, but I think I might fail. And I'm like, okay. So I think the next quarter, he had to retake the class, and I'm like, you actually failed the class? And I'm like, he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. The fact that it's like, usually when an African says they are failing a class, it's usually just a joke that they say. It's probably they got like an 86% in a test, and they're like, oh God, I'm failing because they're not getting an A. But yeah, it was like me when I thought I was gonna get B pluses in all my a lot of the classes I took during my final year of senior year. So I passed fail all of them. If you haven't watched that video, just I'll look into the comment down below. So the last thing I actually consider a positive for like the Americans, it's not like annoying, but what happens is that almost every college student I've seen who's American gets some form of allowance every month or week, which is like really good. Sometimes they even have their dad's credit card, like you can just swipe it anytime you want. It's like, dang, it's really nice that they tend to like get that because Africans really don't get that. Even if your dad is rich, your dad will most likely just pay your tuition and just leave it as that. The rest will be all you. You just have to fend for yourself. I remember coming to this country with like I came here with $900, but then I bought a laptop and other stuff, and then I was left with $200 for the entire year, which was really interesting. But I was on a full scholarship, so I got food and stuff for free, which was nice. African parents, we know you're trying, but you know, if you all could try a little bit harder for your children who are abroad, that would be awesome. Like, you know, they don't have to ask for the money. You know, if it's been a year and you haven't sent anything, come on, you gotta deposit that check inside their account. This is one thing. This is something I'll give like props to American parents. They do really like a good job with it, which is really nice. But yeah, props to them. Anyway, so I'll leave you guys out here. If there's anything that you've experienced as like an African or an international student, I'll leave a comment down below so that we all can really, like look at it and make at least look at the things some international students are going through. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Peace out.